quite defines a season, like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Nevada's offense will get the first crack at it here. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's Bickley. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Bunch formation for these receivers. Second down, they'll go to the air. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume. It'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection on third down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Completes it in the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Nevada offense really has it going. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Going to the ground. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Well, it's a nice job tackling that defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that 3rd down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
Listen, when you got a big sucker like that at quarterback, all he's got to do is lean forward, and he's going to get that 4th down. He just does a great job getting behind the offensive line, falling forward, and getting the big 4th down conversion.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nevada!
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jean-Pierre. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. The give to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
On target to the left. Oh, he's got some space. They this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Ivory. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to throw. And they're not on the same page there.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Using the quick game. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And that one's way too far for everybody. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Offside defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Day. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll run the sneak for it. Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last first down. Let's see if they can generate some more in the run game. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back in the offense, headed to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Got the quick completion. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Hauls it in. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line. Here's the handoff. Oh, better look out! Turning it on! He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The inside handoff. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Makes a grab past the marker. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wolfpack will have first and 10. The give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Snap from the gun on third down. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Gonna swing it on second down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the missed connection on third down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. With the catch, it's Bickley. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Gets it out fast. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Here's a heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead's extended a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive lineman running back some time.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
There he goes. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Catch in the middle, it's Bickley. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. This Nevada offense really has it going. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That's a fumble. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last 1st down. Let's see if they can generate some more in the run game. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's inside the 15. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that.
Oh, it's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Nevada! Quick strike through the air for the score. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money, he's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Nevada, 31, NC State, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be.
Oh, out of space. Past the 30. At the 20. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Nevada, 31, NC State, 10.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Well, they pick up the 1st against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Breaks into the open. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. That's caught. It's Bickley. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I love this defense continues to get home and bring pressure. Another sack, their third sack of the game. They just keep applying pressure, and it's working. Do not stop.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Nevada comes to the line facing third and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes it past the marker. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. It's a seam. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Nevada.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Looking to fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ambrose. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, running back on the move. Got a little space. Turning it on. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Ivory. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Breaks the tackle. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cook. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to...
Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Nevada just needs a few inches here on 3rd down. Now the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Soft spot in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. A 1st down run in the red zone. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal for the offense. Try to barge their way in. Backs going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Ivory. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. They'll send the back in motion. To the ground with the back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught in the backfield, it's Ambrose. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.